turn this up just a little bit. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Hello, welcome back to ASMR beat, ASMR beat. You can call me beat, you can call me beat, you can call me beat, you can call me beat. I live in NYC, I live in NYC, so it may be a bit noisy, it may be a bit noisy, it may be a bit noisy, it may be a bit noisy. Oh, that's my hair, it's in my mouth. I hope you are doing well. I turned up the sensitivity on my mic. I am also filming there's a siren. Did you hear it? Did you hear the siren? Did you hear the siren? There was a siren outside. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I turned up the sensitivity, and we are also filming in a new place. And by a new place, I mean this right here is my front door. This right here is my front door. Hopefully that doesn't set off my dog. This right here is my closet door. My coat closet door, I should say. My coat closet door. My coat closet door. My coat closet door. We're filming down here. I have like an entry. Oh, this is like a hallway here. But we're filming down here because I think it's far enough away from my partner and her work, and so hopefully y'all can't hear her. It's also farther away from the windows, so hopefully you can hear less. Not that you hear less, but it's not as abrasive, I should say. Because I like the sounds of the city, and I've heard from a lot of comments that people like the sounds of the city, so I'm not trying to get rid of the sounds of the city, because I think that's something that makes recording here special, but maybe make them less abrasive and just kind of in the background. So, yeah. It's a Friday. School's out. Scream and shout or something. I don't know. And it's around the time the school is letting out. So, that was a weird noise I made. So there might be kids screaming outside because kids scream outside for some reason. Just kidding. It's fun to be a kid. It's fun to be a kid. What is it? This little curly. I've obviously been growing out my hair from when I first started this channel. I had just shaved. I shaved my whole head because someone fucked me up. At the barber shop. Which that was my first problem, going to a barber shop instead of like a salon for hair. If you want good hair, go to a woman. Or a gay guy. But someone with feminine energy. Or an NB, because someone who gives more feminine energy is going to care more about hair. Men suck. Men suck. Men suck. Men suck. Sorry, I'm just making sure I have all my triggers. That I wanted to do for you today. I'm just now realizing you can hear the stairwell a lot more. You can hear the stairwell a lot more, and people are probably going to be coming home home from work soon, so maybe today, maybe over here is not the best, but we're still gonna record. We're still gonna record here today. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope you had a good 2024. A good 2024. A good 2024. I had an okay. Well, I had a. Okay. I'm going to try not to cry. Not because I'm avoiding my emotions and my feelings, because that's unhealthy, but because I want to make this video relaxing, and I don't want you to worry. You don't need to worry about me. You don't need to worry about me. You don't need to worry about me. Worry about you. Worry about you. I got a Discord message. Hold on. So, don't worry about me. That's what I said. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. My family, my partner and I, and our other dog had to say goodbye to our old dog over the holidays, and that's why I've been MIA. It's one of the reasons, one of the contributing reasons of why I've been MIA. Maybe that was my dog, actually. I thought my partner was done for with. Oh no, she still got time. I thought maybe she was done with work, but. Excuse me. We had to say goodbye to our dog. We had to put him to sleep during the holidays, and it was really hard. And hopefully, if you... Whoa, that sounds so good. I just hope for any of you that may or may not have experienced loss or grief, that videos like mine or videos that I have on my channel can be an escape, relaxing. I think I really encourage people to experience all their emotions. I think I grew up in a... Well, I know that I grew up in a household that I could never fully focus and give my emotions the time and attention that they needed. As a kid, I was so focused on handling other people and managing other people's emotions, which is not right. Which is not right for a kid. But being at the emotional maturity level I am now as an adult, and having lot more knowledge about who I am and feeling more and more confident about who I am. And more okay with who I am and my thoughts and my emotions. I encourage everyone to experience it all. I don't think that you should always be looking for an escape. For an escape. For an escape. For an escape. I think it's important to face and feel. It's what humans do. It's what humans do. It's what humans do. Sorry, I bumped you. With that being said, with grief and saying goodbye to my little dog, there's times that I've cried every day since, but there's times that feel okay to talk about him, that aren't as painful, and then there's times that it hurts a lot. And it's all normal. It's all okay. It's all okay. Not that it's okay. It's shitty. If you have ever lost anyone special to you, that shit sucks. And it's not okay. But what I mean by it's okay to feel those things. It's okay. It's okay. This is obviously geared more towards an audience who has experienced grief or a loss. But if you haven't, I hope you can still enjoy it. I hope you can still be relaxed. I'm gonna go back to the card. Deck of cards. Deck of cards. I don't think that this channel is a good place to talk about the details of my dog and the last day I had with him, but I do like talking about him because he's very special. He was very special. He was very special. Sometimes you have days or moments where you relive your last day with your loved one. Sometimes you think about all the things that you could have or would have or should have done. And that can feel spiraling. It can make you feel like you're spiraling. It can make it feel like you're spiraling. I would encourage you to allow those thoughts and feelings. Because it's normal, it's a normal reaction. But you don't need to beat yourself up. 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 As I sit here to record this, I'm realizing it's almost self-soothing. I'm almost telling these things directly to myself. Like, hey, you did everything you could. You did everything. You did everything you could. You did everything you could. You did everything you could. You did everything right. You did everything right. I think, this is my first loss of a pet. I've had pets growing up. had to say goodbye to them, it was because we were like moving, and the place we would move to like didn't allow dogs or something like that, or didn't allow cats or no animals at all, that type of thing. So the saying goodbye in that sort of sense is hard, especially as a kid. That's really, really hard. But saying goodbye in that sort of sense was a little bit different. I had a little bit of hope that my loved one, my pet, would continue to live life to the fullest somewhere else, just because I couldn't take care of them. They couldn't come with me to the new apartment or wherever we were living. Didn't mean that I had to say goodbye forever type of thing. They could be like, we would always find a different loving family to adopt them. So that goodbye is a little different than the most recent one. And it's different. It's hard. Both are hard in their own ways. My dog Cooper, I posted about it as like a community post a little bit explaining where I've been and how hard this holiday season has been for me and my partner and my other dog. I got a Discord message again and I got distracted. I'm sorry. I did get to bring... Oh, that's what I was saying. I did get to bring my other dog to the ER vet with us. So we got to all be together as a family. And that was really special. That was really special. That was really special. That was really special. But my dog Cooper, he was in my life for 10 years. He was 15. But when my partner and I started to date and hang out and see each other, it was about 10 years ago, close to 11 years ago. So I met Cooper about 10 years ago. That's a long time. It's a very long, special time with him. And I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. I have another trigger I want to do, but I'm a little scared it's going to be too abrasive. My partner has what is it called? A super puff? If you know, well, if you're a New Yorker or if you live in a cold climate or know fashion, I think you would know the term super puff. It's a pretty expensive, like, down jacket, responsibly resourced down. The down is collected just from natural feathers, like falling off of geese, and not geese being killed or plucked while they're alive for down. It's just like naturally found, naturally harvested, if that makes sense. So it just falls, they molt or whatever they go through. I think it's called molting, even on a bird. They go through the different seasons and they grow different feathers and feathers that fall out and all that stuff. That was something that was really important to us if we were to ever buy down something, well, kind of anything animal related. an animal byproduct or whatever, we try to make sure that it's ethically sourced so that the animals aren't just being bred to be killed, or the animals aren't being harmed while they're alive. And Aritzia is the brand. Super Puff is like the model, I think. Is that right? Super Puff Aritzia. Am I crazy? Shit. I could just Google it right now, but I don't feel like doing that. Someone needs to stop honking, please. But no, I'm second guessing. Either way, they collect the down feathers if they naturally fall off the animals out in the wild, and through, like, if the animal naturally dies of old age or whatever it may be. There's a lot of different things that can kill an animal in the wild that's natural. And then they can harvest feathers from a dead goose or a dead animal, as long as they're dying naturally and they're not being killed specifically for. That's just, I encourage you to do that too, but that's something important to us. I say all that to say that this is the hood to our Super Puff. So it attaches with button snaps. It attaches with button snaps. I'm a little nervous that this is going to be very loud with how sensitive I have the mic, but it's perfect. It fits perfect. That's from, well, I think it's from a movie. I think it's from Silence of the Lambs or something, but I'm specifically quoting the Eminem song from Relapse. It fits perfect. Sucker, I got you where I want you on slot. Christopher Reeves swimming in his swim trunks. Something like that. What song is that? I don't know. I know the cadence and the flow, but I don't know all the lyrics right now, and I don't know what this song is called. But I know it's off Relapse. What a crazy album. Anyway, I picked this up to move it because it was in the way, and then I was like, ooh, this could be some good sounds. Sorry, I ate right before recording, so I have a little bit of indigestion. Is that what it's called? Like, why would it be called indigestion? Or is it just digestion? My body is digesting. My body is digesting the food that I ate. Is that ingestion? No, not ingestion. Ingestion is eating. What is indigestion? Anyway. It's so fluffy. I'm just now realizing that maybe I shouldn't do this, because I don't want to squish it. I don't want to squish it all down. I don't want to squish the down all down. just had to recently take her jacket, her coat, whatever the heck it's called. I had to go fluff it at the laundromat. And I don't want to have to do that with this, so I'm gonna go put this away. And by put away, I mean put it behind me, put it behind me, put it. My lips are a little chapped. I'm gonna grab my Aquaphor. That's not it. It's a stretch. There we go. There we go. I found it. Hello. Why are we not focusing? Why are we here? Oh, there we go. Product placement. Just kidding. Oh, imagine getting an Aquaphor sponsor. That'd be sick. Aquaphor, I would take a sponsorship. I don't know how other people put this stuff on. 'Cause I don't watch people put it on. The only person I watch put it on is Billie Eilish. That was a weird siren. But this has 30 SPF. 30 SPF for the sun. To protect from the sun. I wanted to do something a little bit special here. Okay, a little bit special. I have a lighter, and I'm gonna do some lighter sounds. I'm interested to see what this looks like, and maybe I should change it in the middle of recording, but I'm wondering if I should change the metering mode so that this stays like exposed properly and the rest of the screen goes dark. I think that would look kind of cool, don't you think? I think that would look cool, but we'll do it a little bit with it before I switch the settings. We'll do that. Oh, that sounds so cool. Make sure I don't burn you. I gotta make sure I don't burn you. This is left-handed. I'm sorry if I make a mistake. Oh, I did it. Sometimes it's not even like just the sound of the that's kind of hot. Why is that so hot? Maybe because it's flame. The flame. I'm a little nervous about continuing to do that. That's a pretty big flame, if you ask me. Do you hear that? It's getting hot, and I'm nervous to change the setting and then, have this hurt myself. It's, really hot. I'm getting in my head, I think, about it. I don't know. I'm wearing a baseball hat. It's a New York Yankees. I don't. Did you see it? I am not a sports fan at all. I only got the hat because I wanted to look more lesbian. Well, good. Well, that's a whole nother episode. It's a whole nother video to talk about, but I don't feel ready to fully say that publicly yet. But I like the style. I think it works with my long hair. So. I have a lot of thoughts in my head right now, but I'm not sure if today is the day to share them with you yet. Just not yet. You're gonna have to subscribe to stay tuned. That's not a bait. I wasn't purposely doing that, but 2025 will be interesting, especially not having my dog with me. And I hope if you've had to ever say goodbye to a loved one or a pet, I hope that's a weird sound. I don't know what this wall is made out of. It's like this right here kind of sounds concrete. Like there's like some concrete behind it, but then over here it's like, why is it so tinny? It's so light and tinny. That's weird. Anyway. What the fuck was I saying? I need to make more money so I can go to therapy and hopefully be prescribed some medication that can help me, but it's too expensive. The dumb thing is like, as a household, me and my partner make too much money to receive any sort of like government assistance with medication or medical stuff or health insurance or anything like that, right? So we're like doing okay, but then we're like, we don't make enough to pay for it on our own. Like when you say like the middle class has disappeared, it's fucking gone. I think we'd technically be considered that, but then we can't. My dog did not freak out, even though my neighbor just left. Our front doors are like right next to each other. That's why that was so loud. What was I saying? I know there's plenty of people who, I like that. There's plenty of people who face a lot more, or are a lot more worse off. I'm trying to figure out what to do. But I think people who are in the socioeconomic status that like my partner and I are in either lean one or two ways. They either realize, either they're like left-leaning or socialist because they realize that they're also fucked by the systems, and they get angry towards the right things and the right people, or they like have right-leaning or conservative views and they think that they like the immigrants are taking everything from them and that's why they don't have anything. And it's like, no, it's fucking capitalism actually, stupid fuck. Anyway. There's a lot of people that I think get angry about the right things, but directed towards the wrong people or the wrong things, if that makes sense. Like, they're like, okay, there was a long break because Amazon delivery came and riled up my dog. And I had to make sure she was quiet. I had to make sure she was quiet. Quiet. Anyway, I think I was talking about 2025 and just people having misdirected anger towards the wrong things. Because they're like, oh, America used to be good. No. It used to be good for you, maybe, or your kind, or your people. But it's always from the beginning, from the jump, from the rip. From the rip. Taking advantage of people. It's capitalism, baby. We're just in the late stage now where it consumes and destroys people. People that used to be untouchable. You know, white people. Or why did I put that? White people. We're in late stage capitalism. So now everyone's fucked who doesn't have money, who isn't a billionaire or 100 millionaire. So it's getting hot again. It's getting hot again. It's getting hot again. Just know you aren't alone. No matter where you come from, no matter where you come from, you are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You have this. You have this channel. You have me. You have this community. I've definitely recorded for long enough, I think. I get a little, when I don't have direction for a video, I get a little bit rambly and a little bit political, but that's who I am. I hope everyone stayed safe during this holiday season and during New Year's Eve. I saw a guy eat shit I saw the aftermath of a guy eating shit on New Year's Eve. Drunk as fuck. Fell into a tree bed. Face planted into a tree bed, and someone was calling 911 for him. Blood all over his face. All over his head. Face planted. Crazy. And then we also almost got hit by a car because they were drunk driving. So, lovely. We were sober going home from hanging out with friends at their house. But it's scary, yo. It's so scary. The amount of drunk people and drunk drivers, especially on a holiday like that, is so scary. I hope everyone stayed safe. I hope everyone stayed safe. I hope you stayed safe. I hope you stayed safe. I hope you. I train of thought after she came out. What was I saying? What was I saying? Shit. I hope y'all stayed safe. Oh, I'm not big into, I remember now. I'm not big into New Year's resolutions. Never been too into it. But I do feel like 2025 is going to be a good year. Well, I'm hoping it's a good year for me. But I made trying to make little achievable goals for myself. And one of them is is uploading here more consistently. I don't want to promise you guys anything. Because life happens. But just know that I have a goal that I'm going to try and hit for you. And it includes a lot more videos, even if they are just sitting here rambling and touching your ears. I don't need to do super high, thought out roleplay production type things. We can just hang out. So more videos, and the other, I think, achievable goal is to get monetized, or into the YouTube partner program or whatever for the channel before the end of the year, because I would love to be able to do this more full time for you. I don't want a crazy, I'm not trying to be like GB, who's fucking like killing it and is at the top of the game, but just enough to like pay my bills would be sick.